positive gains on the bourse in the past few days. How did the bourse end today?
Thanks for having me, Fenly. The bourse was up 1.52% today. That continued the 2 days of trading in the positive region. Volumes also spiked by about 44% to just over 600 million. The day saw 43 gainers, 21 losers, 59 flatliners, if you may call them that. Amongst the top gainers were, not unsurprisingly, were 2 banks, Guaranty Trust Bank, First Bank. We also had Nigeria Breweries and Julius Berger, all large cap companies, by the way. The top losers were Ikeja Hotels, Cap Hotel, Farmadeco, and Flour Mill. The week ended in positive territory, gaining about as much as 1.8%. That basically stopped the hemorrhaging of the past couple of weeks. Fenly?
Well, yes, the bourse is showing gains, but how liquid is the market at the moment?
We think the market is very liquid. We think there's substantial capital just waiting on the sideline to jump in at the right time. While we cannot say with utter certainty that this is the time and we may see a sustained rally, we do like to say that the multiples right now are very, very attractive. And with a couple of results coming out showing, that we may have begun to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Investors are piling in.
Well, let's take a look at next week. It's going to be a short week in Nigeria starting on Wednesday. What's the market outlook for next week?
We think the rally may continue. However, we do not anticipate an aggressive rally. And the question on most investors' minds, including bankers like us, is will the rally be sustained? That, of course, is the million-dollar question. Should we know that the market, the rally will be a lot more aggressive? So we think next week would see a mild continuation in the rally, but we don't anticipate anything aggressive. Yeah.
Which sector will you keeping an eye on for next week? Are you going to keep an eye on the banking sector still?
Clearly, fine. I think you would have to be blind to turn your side to the banking sector right now. If you look at it, the fundamentals are still very strong. Revenues for most banks is growing. I bet for some it's in double digits, and a few others triple-digit growth. What we are seeing is as soon as the provisioning across the sector is completed, we anticipate that will happen by end of year. We should see a lot of that top line growth feed into profits. Fenly?
Let's take a look at GTBank. It came out with results and showing a drop of about 30%. What led to these losses?
Provisioning of 20 billion, Fenly. As you're aware, GT has been cleared. Part of the thing CBN did was even the banks that were cleared were mandated to provide. They want total clean balance sheet, a fresh start for every Nigerian bank. GT has come out to say that the 20 billion is a one-off and they don't anticipate any further huge provisioning. So the way we see it, GTBank's revenue growth, I think, was 135% to 85 billion thereabout. And if you look at it in a difficult environment like this, for you to grow triple digits for a bank of GT size, we may see that. I don't think that may be unique. I think we may see that across board. So what we'll see is as soon as the bank starts winding down on bad loans, we will see a lot of that top line growth feed into PBT.